Back at Dante Rivera's, this time with a undefeated professional fighter, Mr. Luke Fernandez. Big win at CFFC 117, my man. How'd it feel?
It was awesome. It was a great night. Me and Jerry got the job done, and it was just one of those things where it felt real good to get my pro debut in a spot that I've been fighting at basically all my fights besides one, and in front of a big home crowd. The plan just went exactly the plan. We got the job done. We executed, like I said, the game plan, and we looked good doing it. And it was cool that I was on Fight Pass. I got such a cool opportunity to get on Fight Pass for my first professional fight, and I was super grateful for that. So I felt like I really had to take advantage of that opportunity, and I think that was really driving me for this fight.
Dude, they reposted the highlight and everything. You got the views, and you looked great. First round knockout. Was it first or second round? It was first round. It was like later in the first round knockout. The only time of the fight where you had to find your feet, so to speak, was early on against the cage. And if we look back there, there's a cage and another cage, and that's kind of Dante's thing, is cage fighting. So were you ever concerned in that fight at all? Was the professional skill at any point nerve-wracking for you?
No, it was kind of once he got to like a clinch position, he had me against the cage. I could kind of feel that he was strong, obviously. He's a big dude. And I knew that he was good at Muay Thai, so he was good with that clinch. But I knew there wasn't really a lot of offense other than some knees to like the ribs and stuff that he could through there, so I felt comfortable. And we would drill so much cage wrestling here. So I knew eventually I'm going to catch my underhook, and eventually I'm going to get my space off the cage to have my offense. And luckily it happened where we just got back to our feet, and I was able to throw some hands. So.
And, you know, I'm a reporter, a producer, whatever you're going to call me. I'm also a fan of Cage Fury. And as a fan, I clearly see a 1-0 person, big knockout. You got on the microphone at 118. You were hanging out with CM Punk, John Morgan, Rob Haydeck, Miranda Granger. You're getting some attention, my man. How does that feel? Is this like, you know, reality of making it to the big leagues and becoming like the next big thing in MMA of this region starting to come to fruition?
I don't look at it as that at all. I think it's just, I feel like if the harder I work in here and the more I'm consistent with my training, I feel like it's just starting to pay off little by little. So I take it as it comes, and I enjoy all those opportunities, and I really have fun. Like on the mic, that was such a cool experience. I grew up watching CM Punk on WWE and stuff, so I just take that as it comes in stride, and I have fun with it, and I'm going to continue to be in here training my ass off with my training partner. So every opportunity I get, I'm going to just try to take full advantage of it.
I have 100% noticed, you know, the first interview we ever did was like, I don't know, maybe almost a year ago, like on my laptop and whatever. You've gotten much better on the mic, whether it be commentating for Cage Fury or just doing post-fight interviews and all that. So you have that going for you. That's part of the fight game a lot of fighters struggle with. And with the big win, with all the attention you're getting, the views on the Fight Pass, what's next for you? Like, ideally, when do you want to get back in there?
There's talks that we'll be back in the cage in June. If Cage Fury has a card, and it's looking like it could be in AC at the Hard Rock. If that's the case, definitely want to get a ticket, because I'm definitely going to put on a show for the home crowd, and I'd be so stoked to have that opportunity to have my second pro fight in my home backyard and really get a lot of people to pack out that Hard Rock arena. I'm
also hearing rumors of a June 16th-ish kind of, just rumors at this point. So, but, you know, if that is the case, you're kind of starting your training camp here now. You're with Jerry Leshy. You both got the win at 117. And the following night, Dante's did not have the easiest night. Eric Nolan, Joe Schick, Nick Galante unfortunately went 0-3 on the night. Great fights, all hard fought. Those guys are killers. How have they been, and like how has the energy been after 118 and 117 with half the team winning, half the team losing, and you guys all being like one cohesive unit?
At the end of the day, we're a team. Through and through, we're a team. We talked. All those guys talked since multiple times. We've hung out since multiple times. And we know this is part of the game. The wins and the losses come with the game. Nothing's fair. Nothing's given. Everything's earned. So, unfortunately, they didn't have their night, but they know that they're going to have their night eventually. So we're just going to get back to work. We're back in the training camp, and we lean on each other with those things. So, no harm, no foul. We're going to keep moving forward and keep getting back to work.
And I know that last camp you spent a little bit of time, correct me if I'm wrong, but you spent a little bit of time with like Joe Pfeiffer and Pat Brady a little bit and those bigger bodies.
Yeah, I got in there with them.
I was supposed to give you the mic there, but I didn't. Do you plan on hanging out with them and spending some more time training coming up in the future?
Absolutely. Joe Pfeiffer is a savage, and if you haven't seen his fight, go check out his highlight reel knockout on UFC, the one that just passed. But yeah, anytime I can get rounds in with him or work in with him, I mean, I'll definitely take that. He's one of the guys coming up that will definitely be making a run at that UFC title. So any opportunity I can to work with guys that, first of all, are really cool and down to earth and that are very, very talented, I'll take full advantage of that.
June, assuming everything goes well and you remain healthy, what's the ideal remainder of your 2023 look like?
Dante said he wants me to fight like 3 to 4 times this year, so I'm going to try to be busy. It might take a little bit of time in the middle of the summer just to grow and get better. But I'm back to work, and I'm going to just keep doing what I'm doing.
And last thing for me, I just want to give you the opportunity with all the fans you have and all the views you got on Fight Pass, hopefully all the people that will be watching this interview, anything you'd like to say to everybody, the mic is yours.
All I want to say is continue to tune in. Sorry, I didn't want to take this, but tune in. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on whatever. This is going to be a long, exciting ride, and I plan to make more highlights in the future. So Fight Pass, this isn't the only one you're going to have. You're going to have more. June, we're coming for you. Otherwise, we're back to work.
You can hold it now. You can be the reporter.
How do you feel about the June 16th card coming up?
I am very excited for it, and more importantly, Luke Fernandez is hopefully going to be on that card. So, Luke, my man, congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Luke Fernandez.